Mutant music.
This that red hat mutant gang. Yeah, I'm loyal to the royals, got the broken fangs. Ain't been making moves, I'm that dude. Ask the duke, I got the bus of the black suit. We the mob, vanguard's the right hand in my best Denzel. I tell him, my man, get a hand with the stick from the boss named Pickle. Send a word to jailbird if I'm in the Big Apple. We break bread at 8, best putting that work and eating dinner in the bank vault, sipping on serum. Taking off on a yacht, don't miss the boat. Every night give a toast to the twisted skulls. We sink with that gold bird drip, we so fly. Hold our coats, west side is thug life, ain't stronger together, and we will not fail. The world is ours now, it's the Mutant Cartel. Yeah, welcome to the Cartel, the Cartel. This is mutant music, the world is ours now. We did it ourselves, now we're taking a stand to stand up, hands up, this is that anthem. Welcome to the Cartel, the Cartel. This is mutant music, the world is ours now. We did it ourselves, now we're taking a stand to stand up, hands up, this is that anthem. Welcome to the family, fuck your fake friends. Got my ring from Pella Loco looking like a main man. Mi familia, la Costa Nostra. Keep your friends close, but your family closer. It's New Jack City, we snipe like Nino. Out in LA, homies call me Primo. Going eat off the vino, feeling great from the vino. Looking like good fellas on our way to the casino. We some bosses and officers too. Spot me drinking bottles with my man Crown Jewel. Take a seat at the table and we all gon' eat. It's fuck the world, we go balls deep. Stay steady mobbing, never let our guard down. We family, man, you can't tear us apart. Nah, nothing can stop us, we just starting out. It's the Mutant Cartel and the world is ours now. Welcome to the Cartel, the Cartel. This is mutant music, the world is ours now. We did it ourselves, now we're taking a stand to stand up, hands up, this is that anthem. Welcome to the Cartel, the Cartel. This is mutant music, the world is ours now. We did it ourselves, now we're taking a stand to stand up, hands up, this is that anthem. Yeah, yeah, we just getting started. Let's fucking go. I'm on top of my game. Stop saying you not playing. Kick it on the block while we on the blockchain. Fuck the haters, we the best thing since Web3. Hit a Twitter like my waiter. Check please, take a look. You can find me in a coffee table book. Bored and hungry, let your boy cook. Merch game tight, fit looking right. We going to the moon, I just booked my flight. Novel labs got a proven track record, do the math. We maneuver through the Louvre with Yuga Labs. Planet of the Apes, call me Caesar. Chilling with the mega trippy next to Mona Lisa. You can be whatever you want to embody. I'm a mutant ape in a human body. There's a reason why we call this Serum City. A1 in here sipping serum with me. We a bunch of bored apes getting baked in the yacht club. If you making moves in the space, then it's all love. All my mutant apes stay sipping on that serum. Make some fucking noise so A1 can hear ya. A bunch of bored apes getting baked in the yacht club. If you making moves in the space, then it's all love. All my mutant apes stay sipping on that serum. Make some fucking noise so A1 can hear ya. Ayy, we stay sipping on that serum, sipping on that serum, sipping on that serum. We the mutant apes and we sipping on that serum. When we sipping on that serum, we a whole different person. Let's discuss. Sipping on serum is a bit of a must. We ball and we all in's the moon a bust. For all ape kind, and that's what's up. It's an apes we trust. And people keep saying that it's just a JPEG. They look at me now, man, I'm bored and famous. Yeah, I moved the needle, I made some noise to make a point. Tell everybody better pay your boy an ape coin. Thinking of drinking, it's serum for show. Take a look at my assets, still ain't overexposed. I'm one in the mill, I don't care how you feel. If Red Hat's on a track, it's a mega reveal. The Mutant Cartel, the world is ours. And shout out to my hounds, yeah, can I get a howl? This is that new shit, it's more than a movement. We do it for the culture, this is mutant music. We a bunch of bored apes getting baked in the yacht club. If you making moves in the space, then it's all love. All my mutant apes stay sipping on that serum. Make some fucking noise so A1 can hear ya. A bunch of bored apes getting baked in the yacht club. If you making moves Make some fucking noise so everyone can hear ya. Yo, I'm fucked up now. It's time to release the hounds. Where my hounds at? I stay stacked and loaded, cold wallet swollen. My hounds is precious, you can call me golem. Try to flood our stuff, you fucking killing me. Let's talk about access, fuck utility. Don't have a collar, you're gonna get mauled. Should've stopped by the land, saw Caleb, lockjaw, cheetah bird, trippy, DMT, blue beam, gold chain, gold grin, new PFP, new me. Merch gang, mutant apparel. Keep it locked, stop, two smoking barrels. I'm on fire, stop, drop and roll. Let's fucking go, I'm in goblin mode. You can catch me in the lair with Vanguard and the mayor. Black suit and Duke, we mitten with fair. How about a howl in all fucking caps? R.I.P. to DMX, where my dog's at. I get down for my hounds, down for my hounds, get down for my hounds, hounds, hounds. I get down for my hounds, down for my hounds, get down, 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 down. I get down for my hounds, down for my hounds, get down for my hounds, hounds, hounds. I get down for my hounds, down for my hounds, get down, 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 down. The addicts, leave them wanting more. Cry havoc, let's slip the dogs of war. The addicts, leave them wanting more. Cry havoc, let's slip the dogs of war. I caught some, then pop my collar. Me and my hounds looking like $1 million. Rock and roller, I'm kinda witty. The way I paint a picture, I'm like Guy Ritchie. I'm still in love with the Bored Ape Kennel Club, but these days I'm feeling a little more sinister. We piss on the carpet, we don't give a fuck. Get it? I'm saying that we never get rugged. It's family only. Read the sign, but when I see a bad bitch, I be on demon time and get back in the saddle. We ride into battle, get clapped with the axe where I fly out the handle. I'm in a Hellcat, but my hound is my other ride. Hellhound, hellbound, I see you on the other side. Mutant Cartel, they can always count on me. I didn't choose my hounds chose me. I get down for my hounds, down for my hounds, get down for my hounds, hounds, hounds. I get down for my hounds, down for my hounds, get down, 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 down. I get down for my hounds, down for my hounds, get down for my hounds, hounds, hounds. I get down for my hounds, down for my hounds, get down, 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 down.
Mutant music.
This that red hat mutant gang. Yeah, I'm loyal to the royals, got the broken fangs. Ain't been making moves, I'm that dude. Ask the Duke, I got the bus of the black suit. We the mob, Vanguard's the right hand in my best Denzel. I tell him, my man, get a hand with the stick from the boss named Pickle. Send a word to jailbird if I'm in the Big Apple. We break bread at 8, best putting that work and eating dinner in the bank vault, sipping on serum. Taking off on a yacht, don't miss the boat. Every night give a toast to the twisted skulls. We sick with that gold bird drip, we so fly. Hold our coats, west side is thug life, ain't stronger together, and we will not fail. The world is ours now, it's the Mutant Cartel. Yeah, welcome to the cartel, the cartel. This is mutant music, the world is ours now. We did it ourselves, now we're taking a stand to stand up, hands up. This is that anthem. Welcome to the cartel, the cartel. This is mutant music, the world is ours now. We did it ourselves, now we're taking a stand to stand up, hands up. This is that anthem. Welcome to the family. Fuck your fake friends. Got my ring from Pella Loco, looking like a main man. Mi familia, via la Costa Nostra. Keep your friends close, but your family closer. It's New Jack City, we snipe like Nino. Out in LA, homies call me Primo. Going eat off the vino, feeling great from the vino. Looking like good fellas on our way to the casino. We some bosses and officers too. Spot me drinking bottles with my man Crown Jewel. Take a seat at the table and we all gon' eat. It's fuck the world, we go balls deep. Stay steady mobbing, never let our guard down. We family, man, you can't tear us apart. Nah, nothing can stop us, we just starting out. It's the Mutant Cartel and the world is ours now. Welcome to the cartel, This is mutant music, the world is ours now. We did it ourselves, now we take it a stand up, hands up, this is that anthem. Welcome to the cartel, This is mutant music, the world is ours now. We did it ourselves, now we're taking a stand up, hands up, this is that anthem. Yeah, we just getting started. Let's fucking go.
Yo, what is good, everybody, and welcome in to this mega reveal event. A happiest of Mutant Mondays to each and every one of you. We are gathered together for such a special gathering today, and I'm so excited to be sharing the stage with some amazing community members and those that are representing the mega hound holders within our community. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today on this live YouTube event for this Mega Hound reveal. And without further ado, let us kick it off. Now, I am your host for today, your resident Vanguard, and I am joined, of course, by my co-host and MC, stenographer of the Mutant Cartel, the one and only Red Hat. How are you doing, my bro? Happy Mutant Monday and happy Mega reveal to you.
GM, happy Mutant Monday. Stoked for this mega reveal. Let's go.
Let's get it. Same here. I am super excited. This is one that we have been highly anticipating for quite some time here, and that time has finally arrived. And I am so excited to get this going with each and every one of you. So to start for today, just wanted to set the backdrop for everyone. We will be having a mega collar was burned, and we will be having the reveal show up. This mega collar was burned by Fiery Panda, and also in representation as well is Beacon, who is here for the both of them here, and we are looking forward to seeing what mega is going to unfold. And as we get to our guests of honor here in a moment, we want to also welcome in a few community members who have had a profound influence on the community and want to get their take as we build up the excitement leading up to this mega reveal. So without further ado, let us kick on with our first community member, man of the people, the resident thinking cap specialist of the Mutant Cartel and Mutant Hounds community, Mr. Avi. How are you doing today on this Mutant Monday, and welcome.
Hey, GM, everyone. Man, today I am just buzzing. I am so hyped for this reveal, for Beacon, for Fire Panda. So hyped. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, and speaking of going and covering ground and finding places here and special secret areas, the lead up to this mega reveal, for what we were able to ascertain earlier today when we got what looks to be the third of a comic series that was unfolding right before us. We got a chance to potentially have something segue into what we're looking at here. So our resident loresman, Mr. Avi, if you would be so kind as to potentially break down what we're looking here and shared to the live stream right now. We are seeing two panels of some Mutant Hound Saga artwork here. So, Mr. Avi, if you would like to maybe give us a little brief synopsis of what we could potentially be looking at here as we lead up into this mega reveal.
Yeah, sure. More than happy to, now that I've had a chance to recalibrate with all the current events. So let's start. So in the first panel, what we see is we see some trucks leaving Black Suit and Sons Manufacturing in Serum City, and it looks like these trucks are out scouring for some serum that they can take and bring back to this manufacturing plant, because serum is like the key ingredient for everything and is what makes Serum City run. Um, so as they're like out here looking for serum, which is overflowing through Serum City, they find a big collection of it, and they start draining the serum river. And as they drain it, what do they unearth but these mysterious ruins? And having found these ruins, they call in um, some people qualified to investigate and determine what exactly the ruins are. So they call in the Expedition Guild. And as the Expedition Guild comes in and they descend into the bottom of the lake that they drained, they start examining these ruins and they come across some very ancient looking ruins. Which brings us here, I guess.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, that's a great summary of what we got the opportunity to take a look at here. And it leads us into our background image here that is the backdrop for our event today, where we see this Expedition Guild, which is comprised of a mutant ape with torch in hand and his trusted armored guard hound at his side as the companion to help him maneuver through this deep entrenchment below Serum City, and this explosion of serum that looks to have overtaken the entire area. And we do come up on what looks to be these ancient glyphs that we see up on the wall here that's off in the distance. And I am wondering to myself, now that we know that there's an entire team here of expediters that are going through and trying to find exactly what it is that this has to do with anything, is how this plays in, to our reveal here. So really highly anticipating how that is going to unfold, and definitely appreciate your synopsis when it comes to this as well. Looking forward to seeing if your prediction is yet again correct, as you seem to have a tendency to come through with. And speaking of expertise and exceptional artistic value, and being such a prominent community member, for a part of the Mutant Cartel and the Mutant Hounds, and to help us to get excited, over what we have going on here, we want to welcome to the stage Lena Hammett to the Mega Reveal. Welcome to you. Happy Mutant Monday, and how are you on this fine afternoon or evening, depending where you're joining us from?
GM, everybody, and happy Mutant Mega Color Burn Day. Geez, first of all, I'm so free here tonight. It is my second time on seeing Burn. The first time I healed, and I also burned a normal color. And I remember the insane rush I had at the time, and tonight and the same kind of feelings again. And so, hey, you guys.
Absolutely, yeah. Super exciting for this. The Mega Collar did get burned here, and we're looking forward to this. Unfortunately, Lena, we're kind of losing you a little bit there with some of your reception that was going on there. Not sure if it's on our end or yours, but look, we know that you are extremely excited for this, and of course a prominent member of our community, and you did have the privilege of joining us on a previous Mega Reveal, and we wanted to just get the opportunity to highlight yourself as just being one of the amazing artists and creatives within our community, for some of the amazing things that you're able to accomplish. And not sure if maybe you got the opportunity maybe to swing over to a little bit of a better of a service area potentially, but I was going to ask you real quick if we can get this out of you. Great. Is I think we've all here, anyone that spent time in the community has seen how talented you are, and I just wanted to ask real quick, like with everything that you've been able to create, and kind of like what lends to your specialties, kind of like what about the cartel and the Hounds like attracted you to be able to become a part of this community, and then of course spread your wings in the fashion that you have?
First of all, I'm very sorry about any better right now.
Yeah, it does sound a little bit better there. Thank you so much for adjusting yourself.
Please interrupt me if it's because I will try to switch network. Thank you so much for nice words. I don't even know what to say about the Hounds. Kind of dark vibe. So it's dark kind of vibe, but it's also highly. I mean, the quality of like any action I have ever seen in my. I've been around for a while now, and I just anything.
Sorry about that, Lena, too. Yeah, it seems like you are kind of cutting up a little bit right now. I apologize for that as well. But we did get a chance to kind of make out some of the things that you were mentioning there, and unfortunate that some of these service concerns happen to be getting in the way. But maybe that's a way for us to kind of get along with things here. But look, I just want to say too, on behalf of the entire community as well, and same goes for you, Avi, too. Like the both of you have been standouts within the community, and we are just so thrilled, to have you be a part of this, to be able to witness this, amazing occurrence unfold, as it will be, here, and we see the impact that you have both had, and wanted to say thank you so much for this, and really looking forward to what's on the horizon here in the very, very short term. But thank you so much, and definitely if something can get corrected in any way, happy to have you back on too, because we want to definitely get the reactions from the both of you. It's going to be very important to us. But and at this time as well. But thank you, of course, Lena, for coming on stage today. And sorry we couldn't connect at a greater clip there. But also, at this time, wanted to welcome, our special, one of our special guests here, a current mega hound holder, one that we got the opportunity to witness live in real time for his own mega reveal. And also looks to be standing in the stead today for Fiery Panda, the person that he would potentially call his better half in this regard. But nevertheless, wanted to say thank you so much for joining us on this fine Mutant Monday, Mr. Beacon, and also wanted to ask, how are you doing? How are you feeling? And what's on your mind, at a time like this before such a massive reveal of this capacity?
Yeah, absolutely. Am I coming in okay for everybody?
Yes, you are. Thank you.
Yeah, happy Mutant Monday. Yeah, what can I say? Sorry that Fiery couldn't be here. She has not been feeling good today, and so I decided to step in. Selfishly so, I like the reveals. I like the process. I like figuring out what we got. But yeah, been good. Been a while since we've done this, and excited to get it going and see what we have to build with here.
Absolutely, yes, and really, I'm sorry to hear that, about Fiery, but of course we do send our best wishes, to make sure that everything's all right, and definitely for you for stepping in, to stand in for this opportunity. We do greatly appreciate your time on this behalf, and definitely really meaningful to us, as well as your contingency, will now hold two mega hounds, to this close proximity, which is truly an amazing part of this. And I want to ask you real quick, Beacon, while we have you in lead up, and we'll be getting to the juice that everybody's looking to squeeze here in a very, very short moment. Is that you're a founder in this space, Beacon, and I'm not sure that everyone may know that about you, but anyone that's done a little bit of their homework or research on yourself knows that you have made an impact in this space. And I just wanted to tell you, like, overall, so you talked about wanting to be able to build, and that's something we know that's really important and impactful for you. We see, of course, you have Yuga Asset as your PFP, but let me ask you this, like, in a general sense, what attracted you to the opportunity to be a founder in the Web3 space and to be able to build with IP that you have been afforded, with the NFTs, and everything that is entitled to there. Kind of like, what was your attraction, to the space overall?
Yeah, I mean, I've been in the space a while. 2016 had a pretty decent sized mining business on the Bitcoin side of things, and have stayed in ever since. One of my companies is a Chainlink Oracle, so we provide infrastructure and blockchain, uh, and so I'm always in the space. And I was buying NFTs, when it was just art centered, and then honestly saw Bored Ape come up, but I was off doing other things, and then kind of came back around to look at it. And really, it was the mutants that caught my attention, and figuring out the whole um, decentralized storytelling and game building was going on, and what both Hounds and Apes were able to do with assets acquired from the layer above. And so we wanted to do that same thing and build, from those assets down. And yeah, I haven't been on Discord a lot, for those um, that don't know, we are building a layer 3. We're trying to take our time with it and do it right. Avi's here to make sure I don't say anything I'm not supposed to say. But Avi's on that team as well. And I will say that we're making good use of all the assets that we acquire across these, these layers down from Yuga. So staying well within the Yuga system, but using all of our Hounds and Ape assets, kind of as we press forward into our layer 3.
That's awesome, Beacon. Thank you so much for sharing that. And for those that may not know or not familiar, how did you make your way to the Hounds, to the Mutant Cartel, and most importantly, which mega are you hoping to get?
I had bought my Bored Ape. I can't remember, when it was, but I hadn't done much with the community after I bought it. I paid a good chunk of change for it, and I was just sitting on it and never even got involved in the Discord or anything. And one day, I decided I wanted to be more active. And I think one of the first things I saw was the Mutant Hounds colors were about to be released. And then, I mean, just like most things I jump into, I went hard and fast, and just instantly fell in love with the community and what was going on there. And yeah, so it was really the Bored Ape, Discord that led me to when that first mint was coming up, and kind of haven't looked back since. I think it's very obvious which mega I'm hoping for. I didn't get it the first time around. I love Havoc. Havoc is being built into our stuff that we're doing, but obviously with acquiring the other two legendary bionics, and some of the statements I've made before, I've always been rooting for something in that line, because it plays well with one of the Splinter stories that we're making come out of this. So I don't know if I want to come out and say it, because I feel like I'm just putting bad mojo on it. But yeah, I mean, from early days
No
in the
worries,
forum,
no worries.
I had a very clear picture for one that I thought we could build something special with, but then realized odds were stacked against me. So we'll see. I was sure I was going to get it last time, didn't get it. Love Havoc to death. And part of those people building the next layer of this, Buffalo's in there with us, All City. So we both have Sam and All City, or Sam and Havoc together. So we really do have quite a few of the assets to really leverage and build, from this.
Yeah, it truly is amazing that that team that you have assembled, of heavy hitters in this space, happen to also be all mega hound or collar holders, at this current junction as we're speaking right now. And that is definitely super, super intriguing. And we cannot wait to see that which at this time you're unable to speak about, but we know will be coming up really, really soon. So definitely looking forward to what you have been able to.
Well, and I think, for this audience too, I want to say, I think it's even though we are taking a layer and building our own thing from it, we really start from the Avi's sweating at this point. Uh, our story starts um, rewinding the clock a little bit and going into the reveal that All City and I have. So our whole first season that we're putting together really starts there, and so it's kind of a companion story to the reveal. Ape, we have a very good relationship with them today, so we're taking both primates and hounds and kind of bringing them together um, as we tell the first part of our story, and before we splinter off in kind of a direction later on.
That is awesome, and I mean it's so well thought out. With this process, I mean, the layer with which you are encompassing here is very, very deep, and not just on the surface there. So, super excited, and yes, I'm sure I'll be sweating a little bit over there, as anyone with critical information may have that they want to keep close to the vest. It's funny. The guy has a lot to say, but when it comes to certain questions, maybe we can keep it where it belongs, in the short term, because we know once Pandora's box is open, definitely the floodgates shall commence.
Well, yeah, and hats off to Avi. Really, we all took different parts of building this thing, and Avi really took on the storytelling aspect of it. So a lot of this is dear to him, and quite honestly, there was no better person to do that with the amount of knowledge he has about the hounds and ape at this point. He really can tie it all together. So it's a big shout out to him and all the work he put in, on our story piece.
100%.
Thanks, Beacon. Super appreciate that. And I just want to touch on what Beacon said. I'm really excited for this story to come out. I think it's going to be something very familiar to everyone, with just a whole new perspective, which I think is going to be very exciting.
Absolutely. We all cannot wait for that. And it feels as though we're kind of angling towards that time of the hour and that time of the show, for which we could not wait to get the information on. And I think what's really cool about kind of setting the table with the creations that are coming about because of this is to see what other asset you will have at your disposal to help to create this amazing lore that you're currently entrenched in as of right now, and kind of what weaponry will you be able to utilize in this fashion, right? So another opportunity to build just a deep story around another mega hound, will be able to hit your airwaves here and get the opportunity to really showcase everything that you're able to do. So I think at this time, Red Hat, how are we feeling right now, buddy? You thinking the audience is ready and everyone up on stage to potentially get the opportunity to see which mega hound is going to be welcome to the ecosystem? What are you thinking right now, bud?
I feel like we're good to roll. I think we had a great Mutant Monday space on Twitter, and I think we had a great session just now, and I don't know, I could be ready. I think I'm ready. Beacon, are you ready?
I'm good. Let's go.
Wow, it's like that. All right, well, everyone in the audience, to throw an emoji, a howl, or something, let us know that you are ready and excited to get this mega reveal going. We are just about at the moment. I think I hear those drums rolling in the background. So everyone, feast yourself on what is to come. And here...
Fuck yeah.
Holy shit. Wow.
That's him.
Wow. Oh,
That's him.
my.
Yeah, this is special. I mean, this is why I was very vocal about wanting this, before with having the other legendaries. This fits in the whole, bionic thing, which is not the central theme of what we're doing, but I've always said I was going to be partial to the bionics. In fact, we're going to do a sub invite of some of them in to be some um, early screeners of the thing that we're making. And this is, I don't know, man, this to me is so special. I mean, the tribute to Gordon. I mean, I wrote a whole piece about this inside your Discord a while back, but having this as a tribute piece to Gordon, uh, I don't know. I have a very special plan. I think that hopefully will play out with this over time.
Dude, this is, I mean, insane. Like, and you literally, like, the first thought right now when I saw this was the shout out to Gordon. And let's all, keep him, in our thoughts and prayers, of course, as we know he's, dealing with, some concerns for himself personally. But look, on the inside, like, we're all rooting, of course, for him. And the reason that this is even a possibility right now is because, the Bored Ape Yacht Club was originally created, which then, of course, spawned the Mutant Apes, and then, of course, spawned the Cartel, and then the Hounds, to which we are gathered today to witness this entry into our ecosystem of one of the most, to me, looking to be one of the most influential mega hounds in the entire ecosystem. My gosh, I'm just so thrilled. I mean, I can like hear all these little gadgets just like firing up and just like, ready to go, ready to get, the battle started, the war waged between
To
Black
to
and Dark Fang. Oh my
to
God.
rain down on the other side. I mean, when in times of need, Guardian flies in. I can just see this massive version of Guardian I always have of coming down on the other side and just causing like a world buff wherever he's at, or it's just being called in for special world events. This is awesome. This is so cool. Thank you.
Oh, dude, yeah, it is, man. This is absolutely fucking insane, man. I'm so thrilled that this happened to be the one that came out today. My gosh, and like, oh, like, this is top of the food chain here. I'm just so happy for you and so excited. Red Hat, man, what's your first impressions here when you saw that Guardian came out from this?
So fucking stoked. Let's go. Dude, I've been wanting to see Guardian pop up, and the fact that Beacon and Fiery pulled this, so hyped. Like, I know how steeped in the lore you guys are. I know you guys are gonna run wild with this. I cannot tell you how excited I am for you guys. This is phenomenal. And like V said, like, I can already hear Guardian coming to life. And me, obviously, as an audio person, like just insane. I'm getting chills, man. Like straight chills. So I am so stoked for you. You have no idea. I'm like bouncing around in my chair right now.
Oh, I can go back to planning. Yeah, I honestly had to put it off for a while because I realized I was getting too far into it, and the percentage of getting this was, not in my favor. So I actually stopped working a while back and put it on pause just so I didn't get my hopes too far into
Hopes
it.
up.
This
Yeah, man.
this is awesome. This spawns
Time
a
to
whole
get
new,
time
a
to
whole
get
new
those
thing.
gears grinding again.
Mhm.
Right, let's find that spot on the record that you pick the needle up, right, and just go ahead and drop it back down on your creation record, because it is fucking time. And when the audio specialist of the Cartel says he's got some thoughts in on of that, of course we want to tap into that. So Red Hat, man, I'm fucking so excited for that. Beacon and Fiery, I'm just so thrilled for what you were able to attain today. This is just, this is monumental. I'm just like, I'm over the moon right now. We're gearing up for this rocket ship to take off. My goodness, and this opportunity for you here is going to be a monumental one. Avi, well, while we still have you, Mr. Man of the People, love to get your reaction to this here, considering you yourself are on the precipice of welcoming your Mega Hound to this. But in terms of the creation aspect of it, what's your first impressions of seeing Guardian being welcomed to the ecosystem?
As I was watching this, I was just like, holy fuck, what am I watching? Because it's just so insane. I loved the production that went into this.
Yeah, I did
I
too.
loved the reveal. Um, I was simultaneously relieved and a little perplexed seeing Guardian. I was relieved because there's a Mega Hound that I have my eye on. And I'm glad it wasn't that. But it is, I do feel a little bit of pressure on now, like seeing that we have Guardian to build with, given the strong tie to Gordon and his board ape, and just like the amount of like reverence that I think we need to pay towards Guardian and incorporating what we're doing. There's, I think, a ton of pressure here to get this right now. So definitely, very bittersweet for me, but very excited. I'm, super happy for you, Beacon, and for Fiery Panda.
Thanks, man.
And just recall, one of our favorite comic book lines, to that which is given much responsibility, and much power, much is expected. You know what I mean? So definitely, but I couldn't think of a better group of individuals, for an asset of this magnitude to fall into the hands of, into the creative minds of, so I know you guys are absolutely going to slay it, just like that third eye laser would be slaying an enemy of Guardian. I cannot wait for this to unfold. And
I honestly just like the foregoing nights, like that. If Avi would have gotten this and him just holding it over my head for like the next 4 years, like, well, technically Guardian's mine, right? And then
it's fantastic. Look, we love to create the friendly rivalry, of course. That's one thing that's super important. But look, when it comes to this, and here's the cool thing too, for those that got the opportunity to take a peek at that video that just showed the review here. It's also up on our Twitter at Mutant Hounds. If you want to kind of do some stop animation of it here to take a closer look, you'll see on that ancient glyph. The rune that was there that was discovered by our expedition guild, that each of those, hexagon styled little openings there look to be the formulation of where another mega hound belongs in this kind of ancient mosaic, that we're taking a look at. And there is an image of it, there that showcases each and every one of them, and, of course, Guardian is taking his place, on that mural there. And, I want to give the shout out to our creative team on this process. They absolutely killed it with how this has unfolded here. So shout out to those that were involved, across the board for this, and really, really excited that this ended up falling into the hands, of someone, a group of people that are going to do with it, what is something that is definitely, required with it, with this great opportunity here. So again, just echoing the sentiment of everybody here, that this has been something truly special to witness. I'm so glad to be a part of this, and to welcome in this just monumental mega hound to the ecosystem. So thrilled, so stoked, and just super excited about all this across the board. And greatly appreciate everyone getting the opportunity to join us today. It has been an absolute pleasure. Also want to keep things straight across the board here. So it's a fantastic opportunity to learn about how the story was built up, kind of what some of the vision here is for everything that's coming, and also for us to get a up close and personal look at just the amazingness that is Guardian. And shout out to our Mutant Hounds artist as well, who also happens to be depicted in the Expedition Guild comics there, for putting together just this amazing creation that we see that is Guardian. So for everyone here that joined us today up on stage, it's absolute honor and a pleasure to have you with us, and to be a part of this journey. Beacon, man, just so thrilled for you and Fiery. This is just something of epic proportion that will be celebrated for quite some time here. Just so stoked of how this is unfolded for you. For everybody listening on the audience live today, thank you so much for tuning in with us today, for offering your reactions to this. Let's take it over to Discord right now so we can continue the celebration, continue to get our reactions, and start to showcase just how we feel about welcoming Guardian into this ecosystem. On behalf of everybody here today, thank you so much for your time. It has been an absolute pleasure to be a part of this with you, to be able to be your guide for this today. And we definitely look forward to what is to come as well in the future. If anybody wants to, offer a few words as well, feel free. But on behalf of myself,
thank you guys so much.
Congratulations, Beacon of Fiery. Let's go.
Let's go.
Congrats.